Alright guys, let's dive into one of the strangest mysteries in One Piece, the Automata. Why are there so many of them? What purpose did they serve? And how could they be tied to the ancient kingdom and even Vegapunk's pacifistas? At first glance, they look like relics of a forgotten age, but when you dig deeper, the connections are way too strong to ignore. Today, let's break down the mystery of the Automata and how they may reveal the truth about the ancient kingdom's technology. First, let's ask the obvious. Why were so many automata created? Was it for war? Did the ancient kingdom lose and then deactivate them, waiting for another chance to rise? Or were they simply helpers, designed to maintain a massive civilization that 30 or so people alone couldn't manage?
Some fans suggest they were like workers, gathering resources, building structures, maybe even protecting their creators. But the more you compare the past to the present, the clearer the parallel becomes. Think about Vegapunk. When he built the pacifista system, he modeled it after someone he deeply cared about, Bartholomew Kuma. The pacifistas all look alike, just like the automata we see in the ancient murals. And when Kuma was about to lose his humanity, Vegapunk cried. This shows us that even though these machines look cold and mechanical, their origins are tied to emotion, bonds, and sacrifice. Now, if you look at the murals, the three sky races, the Shandorians, Birkins, and Skypians, are shown holding balloons and crying. To me, this could represent that the automata weren't built for conquest. They weren't weapons of destruction like the world government uses today. Instead, they may have been built as peacemakers, a technology to protect, preserve, and maybe even spread the ideals of the ancient kingdom. And this is where it gets interesting. Vegapunk may have been directly inspired by the same ancient technology. His pacifistas are the government's twisted version of what the automata once represented. What was once a symbol of peace was re-engineered into a tool of war. Automata might not have been weapons, but peacekeepers of the ancient kingdom. The similarity between automata and Vegapunk's pacifistas is no accident. Vegapunk cried for Kuma, just as the murals show the ancient people crying for their creations. The world government may have perverted ancient kingdom technology, turning peace into control. So when we ask, why are there so many automata, the answer might not be about war or labor at all. Instead, they could be the ancient kingdom's greatest invention, guardians of peace, companions to their creators, and symbols of hope. But just like with Vegapunk's pacifistas, that technology may have been stolen, twisted, and turned against the very ideals it was built upon. The automata may not just be forgotten relics, they could be the missing link that connects Vegapunk, the pacifistas, and the true legacy of the ancient kingdom. And if that's true, then Oda is setting us up for one of the biggest revelations yet, that the tools of oppression we see today were once the very things built to bring about freedom and peace.